Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is a weekly recap. Today is the 16th. This is for last week. Sorry it's taking me so long to get to it. But I got my list here of what I want to talk about. I started the week off with I had a deadhead up to Wisconsin. It was a 350-mile deadhead. Picked up on, I deadheaded up and did a reset in Wisconsin, and then I picked it up Monday, and it was a 450-mile delivery, so I was able to do it on Tuesday. So I started the week off really good with 800 miles on day one. Normally people aren't getting their first load for the week delivery on like Wednesday or Thursday, so that was kind of cool. And then I got another really small load after that. And after the first 2 weeks, I started getting a little bit frustrated at this point, because I think it was like 800 and some miles the first week, it's over 1,000 miles the second week, and like, these paychecks aren't looking good. Right when I had that thought, my next load was 1,630 miles, I believe it was. I picked up in Upper Ohio and delivered all the way down to Laredo, Texas, which is like 7 miles from the border. And I'll get into that in a minute. When I was going to pick up that load going to Laredo, that was 2 aluminum coils. And I don't have any pictures or video of that load because I had to replace my phone. My plan was to be at that shipper at 3 o'clock in the morning because they load 24 hours a day, so get there when you can sort of place. And doing my morning routine, I went into the bathroom. Number one, number two, normal morning stuff. I put my phone on top of the toilet paper dispenser to, do what I got to do. And I walked out the stall without putting my phone back in my pocket. Now, I didn't realize I didn't have my phone. I went, got my coffee, in my Yeti, had to make it, all that stuff. I was parked at the fuel island, so I walked right outside the door, get inside the truck, and realized, crap, my phone's in the bathroom. From the time I left the bathroom till the time I got back in there to go get my phone may have been 8 minutes tops. I go back into the stall, phone's gone. I go up to the front, no one turned it in. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I know this is the trucking industry, and there's a lot of shady people. I'm cursed with integrity. If I find a phone in a bathroom stall, I'm gonna turn it into the cashiers, because I'm pretty sure someone's gonna come back looking for it. Yeah, not the case with me. But the way things worked out, I was gonna upgrade phones on my own terms. Well, I had to get a new phone that morning. Luckily, I was going to Novelis to pick up the coils, and I'm like a quarter of a mile from the shipper. I just happened to glance over to my left, and I see Walmart and Verizon on the same sign. I'm like, cool, I'm gonna go get loaded, I'm gonna swing by Walmart and go to Verizon, get a new phone. It was convenient, except for the fact that I had to wait for like an hour and a half for Verizon to open up. But I ended up getting a new, the Samsung Galaxy 24 Ultra, the newest phone Samsung has. So yeah, got a new phone now. And from there, I was taken out again to the Laredo terminal. This is my first time at Laredo. I didn't do any video. I was hoping to do a reset there, but I got there Like right when the inspection bay opened, it was like right just after 8 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, cool. I went through the process, checked in with operations. I'm like, and the extended coverage DM I talked to said, yeah, you can take a reset in Laredo. I'm like, all right, fine, cool. This is important because of how I finished this video. I ended up getting a dispatch at 7:30 that night. I haven't even gone through the shop yet. So I go through the shop. I do need to have some things fixed on the truck, but they couldn't do it there. They had to put a work order in. I'm like, I can't sit for a work order. I'm already dispatched on a load. I gotta go. And the guy talked to me with the stuff that needs to be fixed. Like, are you okay with what needs to be done? I'm like, I'll just continue as I have been doing. So that load was 2 AC units, really easy securement, 1 chain on each side. There was 2 of them, so 4 chains. Took me a little bit longer to do those because of the holes that I had to run the chain through. You know, they were that big, but the hook wouldn't fit through. So I had to take the cotter pins out of the hooks, take the hook off, feed the chain through, and then put the cotter pins back on. That's why it took me a little bit longer than 4 chains and binders should have. And then the weekend DM told me to make sure I call Tony, my DM, first thing Monday morning and make sure I'm on the repower list, because I'm due to be home. At this time, this is Monday. I'm due to be home on Thursday. So I get put on the repower list, and I go from a very easy 4-chain load to this. This is aluminum extrusions that is going to an elementary school. I'm currently 324 miles out from the drop, so I will be there. I plan on rolling out at 03:15. That'll put me there right at 8 o'clock. The appointment time is 11 o'clock, but I reached out to Jordan, and she got a hold of, I guess, the contractor in charge of the job site, and he said I can get there 8 o'clock. And I asked where I'm going because I looked at a bird's eye of the school, and there's nothing like clearly labeled. I know it's going to the athletic building, but I don't know what building that is. So she gave me his number. I'm gonna call him when I'm almost there, and he said he will direct me in. So the reason why the reset was important, I am not going to be able to make it all the way home because I am running on recaps right now. Now, what a recap is, if you don't do a reset, whatever drive and on-duty hours you did the week before, the day before, you'll regain at midnight. Now, let me explain that. Say today's a Tuesday. Tonight at midnight, I am going to get the hours that I drove Tuesday of last week. No, Monday of last week. So today's Tuesday. Tuesday of last week is 7 days. Monday's day 8. You get the hours from that 8th day back the following day of the following day of the week. I hope you all followed that. I never dealt with recaps before. Me and Joel, we always had resets, so we always had a fresh 70-hour clock. Now, the reason why this sucks is I'm only gonna have a total of 7 hours and 16 minutes of drive time and duty time tomorrow. It's 4.5 hours to the school and another almost 3 hours from Jacksonville, Florida to Palm Bay, Florida. If I did a reset, I'd be home by noon tomorrow. Maybe 1300 at the latest tomorrow. But now, because of the recap situation, I will have to go unload, and there's a small chance I can make it to the pilot at my old job by the Walmart DC in Cocoa. If I can't make it there, there's a Love's about 40 minutes north of there in Mims, Florida. I should be able to make that. Now what sucks is I'm gonna have to do a 10-hour reset 45 minutes from the house. That sucks. I am going to avoid running on recaps as much as I possibly can. I am going to be stupidly greedy with my drive hours. On a few occasions, you know, I stopped for fuel. I put myself on duty. I stopped fueling and then I went in the store. You know, went to the bathroom, maybe grab something to eat, grab something to drink, come back in, on duty the entire time. That's stupid. I am not gonna do that anymore. I fuel, off duty. Come back, drive, do what I gotta do. In the land of recaps, you have to be stingy with your hours, because if not, you'll end up in a situation like me where I'm trying to go home and I'm gonna have to do a 10-hour break, you know, inside striking distance of being home. And let me tell you, technically I'm not supposed to be home till Thursday anyway, but I could have got home earlier, all because of, you know, stupidity with, you know, being on duty when I shouldn't have been. But yeah, that's what happened this week. I did get a second GoPro that's at the house right now, so after I'm done with home time, as long as I'm not pressed for time and as long as the shippers and receivers are okay with it, I'm gonna do a faraway video with one GoPro, and then I'll wear my my hat mount thing for my view of how I'm doing securements. I'm gonna screw around with my video editor and see if I can just do like a side-by-side. Maybe, I don't want it to be too long because sometimes it might take me an hour to do a securement. I don't want to do a whole hour video, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna upload those. Maybe do my view in one video and then do like a sped up second view. I don't know. I'll figure it out when it comes time for editing. But yeah, that's where I'm at now. So I've said it before, the securement videos are coming. I now have the tools to do securement videos. I go home for the weekend. I go back on duty on Monday. So I should have everything ready to go by then. So the securement videos are coming. Again, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for the comments. Love the comments. It's awesome. Really, really appreciate that. But I hope you stick around for more content. And as always, I will see you later.